This is Dr. Selassie, a nutrition and diseases specialist. I'll take you through a presentation titled The Relationship Between Nutrition and Health. This presentation is, in fact, a part of a lecture on nutrition in health and illnesses. I hope you will enjoy it. In this presentation, I'll cover the following topics: objectives, relationship between nutrition and health, prevention of diseases, promotion of health and wellness, nutrients, characteristics of good nutrition, malnutrition, cumulative effects of nutrition and deficiency diseases. At the end of this presentation, you should be able to describe nutrition and health, the role of nutrition on health, the six classes of nutrients, the characteristics of good nutrition, the immediate, intermediate, underlying, and basic causes of malnutrition, and the primary and secondary nutrient deficiencies. Relationship between nutrition and health. Food, nutrition, and health are intimately connected aspects of our life. Food has been a basic part of our existence. There has been a wealth of information about the use of food to ensure growth of children and youth, to maintain good health through life, to meet special needs of pregnancy and lactation, and to use it to recover from illness. Nutrition includes everything that happens to food from the time the body takes in until it uses it for different functions. The result of those processes from eating to using the food for growth, development, and maintenance of health defines nutrition. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. There's a saying that you are and you'll be what you eat. Nutrition has a direct relationship with health. Nutrition influences the function of the body, protects against diseases, restores health, and determines people's response to change in the environment. Nutrition also involves in physiological, social, and psychological functions. Physiological functions of food include delivery of energy, building body, improve immunity, and regulate activities such as heartbeat, muscle contraction, blood clotting, body temperature, water balance, and waste products removed. The energy needed is supplied by the oxidation of foods consumed. The food eaten each day helps to maintain the structure of the body, replace worn out cells, regulate body activities, and improve the body's resistance to diseases. Social functions. Food has been a central part of our community, social, cultural, and religious life. Food has been used as an expression of love, friendship, and social acceptance. Food is used as a symbol of happiness at certain events in life, such as success in examination, birthday, marriage, and friendship. For example, cakes usually connected to birthday and Christmas events. Psychological functions. Food satisfies emotional needs such as love, attention, and sense of security. Sharing of food is a token of friendship and acceptance. In a friendly gathering, we try unfamiliar foods and thus enlarge our food experiences. Familiar foods make us feel secure. Prevention of diseases. Although it has less cost than treatment, prevention provides a better quality of life. Nutrition and diet choice form a logical starting point for preventive health care measures. For example, prevention of blindness. Consumption of vitamin A rich foods is a simple remedy to prevent blindness, which is caused by vitamin A deficiency. Promotion of health and wellness. Nutrition is a major modifiable and powerful factor in promoting health and wellness. Wellness integrates body, mind, and spirit. Effective wellness can be achieved through a lifestyle change and expanding one's mind. Lifestyle change encompasses healthy food choices, regular physical activity, maintaining healthy weight, stop smoking, and others. One can expand one's mind through continued education on nutrition and other areas and finding a source of inner strength to deal with life change. Nutrients. Nutrients are chemical substances in food that are necessary for life. In the first renaissance of nutrition, emphasis was placed on the study of nutrients and their functions. There are more than 50 non nutrients and many more chemicals in food thought to influence health and function. Nutrients are in general divided into six classes, including carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and water. Characteristics of good nutrition. Adequate, optimum, and good nutrition are expressions used to indicate that the supply of the essential nutrients is correct in amount and proportion. Good nutrition is a function of both economics and education. Intake of the right kinds and amounts of food can ensure good nutrition and health, which may be evident in our appearance, efficiency, and emotional well being. Good nutrition is commonly exemplified by shiny hair, clear skin, clear eyes, erect posture, alert expressions, and firm flesh on well developed bone structures. Good nutrition aids emotional adjustments, provides stamina, promotes a healthy appetite, and helps establish regular sleep and elimination habits. Characteristics of nutritional status. Nutritional status is a state of our body as a result of the foods consumed and their use by the body. Nutritional status can be good, fair, or poor. To mention some of the good characteristics of nutritional status, alert expression, reddish pink color eyes and membranes of mouth, normal weight for head, and excellent general health. Whereas poor nutritional status is characterized by apathy, pale color of eyes and membranes of mouth, overweight or underweight, and ill health. Malnutrition. Malnutrition is caused by undernutrition or overnutrition. Malnutrition needs a holistic approach and understanding of the complex interacting factors that contribute to malnutrition on different levels, such as immediate, intermediate, underlying, and basic causes. Malnutrition is a result of inadequate diets, poor nutrient density, and diseases that impede the usage of nutrients. Immediate causes are associated with the problems of care, taboos, growth, physical activity, health status, social structures, personal choices, and food and nutrient intake at individual level. Intermediate causes are associated with the problems of income, gender equity, access to food, availability of food, family size and composition, and routes of distribution of food at household level. Underlying causes are associated with the problems of health, education, sanitation, war, urbanization, political instability, population growth, natural disasters, decreased resources, distribution and conflicts, agriculture, and food security at national level. And basic causes are associated with the problems of social, population size, trade agreements, environmental degradation, economic and political structures, and population growth distribution at international level. Undernutrition. The most serious form of nutritional disorder could be arising from inadequate purchasing power and due to lack of knowledge. Undernutrition impairs physical growth and mental development of children. Undernutrition is one of the biggest single contributor to childhood death rates in the world. Overnutrition is caused by overeating and the ingestion of mega doses of various vitamins and minerals without prescription. In many developing countries, indigenous people have changed their diets and physical activity patterns to those followed in industrialized countries. Supplementary feeding programs in developing countries have often been associated with increasing trends towards obesity, insulin resistance, and the emergence of chronic diseases of lifestyle in some segments of the population. Lower figures on the prevalence of both undernutrition and overnutrition shows that millions of people do not have enough to eat, while the millions who eat too much suffer from the consequences of obesity. A combination of undernutrition and overnutrition in same communities in a single household and even in the same individual is often reported. Examples are obese mothers with undernourished children and obese women with certain micronutrient deficiencies. The coexistence of undernutrition and overnutrition leading to a double burden of infectious and chronic non-communicable diseases. Critical attempts at prevention and health promotion must take account of the wider social, political, and economic environment, but work has to start with the individual risk factor. The global problems of malnutrition can be solved only in innovative, multidisciplinary and multisectoral ways. Individuals at risk from poor nutritional intake are teenagers, pregnant women, and elders. Teenagers eat often but at unusual hours. They miss regular scheduled meals, satisfy their hungers with low nutrient density foods. Foods with low nutrient density provide an abundance of calories with limited amount of proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Teenagers are subject to peer pressure. It is very difficult for teenagers to differ with their friends. Crash diets are common among teens, sometimes result in a form of malnutrition. Crash diets occur because some nutrients are eliminated from the diet when the types of foods eaten are severely restricted. Pregnant women are vulnerable to poor nutritional intake. The reason is pregnancy increases a woman's hunger and the need for certain nutrients, especially proteins, minerals, and vitamins. Pregnancy during adolescence requires extreme care in food selection. The young mother requires a diet that provides sufficient nutrients for the developing fetus as well as for her own still growing body. Elders are also vulnerable to poor nutritional intake. There are many factors that influence nutrition in the elderly, such as depression, loneliness, lack of income, inability to shop, inability to prepare meals, and the state of overall health can all lead to malnutrition. Cumulative effects of nutrition. There is an increasing concern among health professionals regarding the cumulative effects of nutrition. Cumulative effects are the results of something that's done repeatedly over many years. For example, eating excessive amount of saturated fats for many years contribute to atherosclerosis, which leads to heart attacks. Years of overeating can cause obesity and may also contribute to hypertension, type 2 or non-insulin-dependent diabetes, gallbladder diseases, food problems, certain cancers, and even personality disorders. Deficiency diseases. Nutrient deficiency occurs when a person lacks one or more nutrients over a period of time. Nutrient deficiency can be classified as primary or secondary. Primary deficiencies are caused by inadequate dietary intake, whereas secondary deficiencies are caused by diseases that may cause malabsorption, accelerated excretion, or destruction of the nutrients. Examples of nutrient deficiencies are iron deficiency, Rickets, Osteomalacia, Osteoporosis, Goiter, blindness, and among others. Iron deficiency is the most common form of deficiency disease in the developing and developed countries. Iron deficiency is caused by a lack of the mineral iron and can cause iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency is common, particularly among children and women. Rickets is due to insufficient calcium and vitamin. Rickets causes poor bone formation in children. Insufficient calcium and vitamin D cause osteomalacia in young adults and osteoporosis in older adults. Osteomalacia is sometimes called adult rickets. Osteomalacia causes the bones to soften and may cause the spine to bend and the legs to become bowed. Osteoporosis is a condition that causes bones to become porous and excessively brittle. Goiter is due to the lack of iodine, and blindness is due to a severe shortage of vitamin A. Thank you so much for watching. If you have comments, suggestions, or questions, please leave them in the comment part here below. Don't forget to put your thumbs up and share. If you would like to get a series of lecture on nutrition in health and illness, please subscribe to the channel. See you next time with new presentation.